Hey fellas, Rusty here. Today we're going to take a look at a pretty special knife. And I notice I've been saying that quite a bit. That is a Swell Center Jack knife. And the Swell Center Jack knife is a 2002 vault release. And this is my fourth one. And I just had a co-worker call me on purpose to interrupt my filming. But anyways, I carry on. So what do we got going here? The Swell Center Jack, one of my, like I said, I got 4 of these. And I think this knife helped lead me to the appreciation of smaller knives. And the Mini Trapper is a smaller knife. It sits at about 3.5 inches. I don't have a Mini Trapper on there, but what I do want to have, and I will show you guys later, is a 2023 vault pattern called the Congress, and then another knife that Case made, this one in 2014, called a baby or mini copperhead. And so I only have one each of those. I'll set these aside. We'll make the video about this one. This particular one, I was happy to find new. I found it at KnifeWorks, I want to say, and it is a Cayenne Bone. And the Cayenne Bone series has some special type bolsters. And hopefully you can see those. They're lined, and they got the XX in them. And then the Cayenne Bone itself is a Crandall jig, orange, with just the smallest hint of pepper, just like the cayenne pepper. So I don't see a lot of that in mine, but it is a nice bone. I do really like the cayenne jigging. So we have your Tru-Sharp, we'll go over the blades in just a second, stainless steel. Take a peek at how they all work out. Nail, nick, and half stop. Clip point blade in 2022. I think that's a Tang stamp. Oh, very nice. No stepping. And just a nice pocket knife. These really are. This isn't my first video on one of these. These were known to be carried by the workers on the Case factory floor. Oh my goodness, she's flush in the half. Back in the 1940s, and sometimes known as the Coke bottle jack, in the shape of a Coke bottle. You access the pen blade from this side. Woo! And here's your pattern number, U.S.A. Can't read it. Stainless steel. And tiny amount of stepping in the open position. Good looking pen blade there. So it's a nice combination of cutting tools. We got a nice clip point, and we have a pen blade. We got some marbleization going on in that bone, and we'll just get this thing out and we'll compare it, half stop on that, to some alternatives. A little bit thinner pen blade, I believe. A little bit, let's see, maybe the smallest amount of stepping. That was about $100 knife, brand new. And this one run me $62. And I think this one was about $70. So just a little pattern on, a little bit of your smaller Case pocket knives. And we'll go ahead and close these up. You don't have to worry so much about blade rub with this because you have liners. This one, I already have evidence of blade rub, and there are no liners. And that has an interesting cant. In other words, cant down. In other words, the tip of the blade points down when the handle's kind of sitting straight across, and the Congress has a sway back. So that's that, fellas. We'll do a little comparison here. You're going to want to, even though I dropped that one over, they are jammed together, and I think what we need is this blade should have been over. That pen blade is crammed in there. Try to get this. Now this one, the pen blade goes in front. So that's a little bit different than the other two. Okay, that's all she wrote. Thanks, gents.